What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, guys, it's a lot of thotting up going on in entertainment and sports. And we see it as guys in the red pill communities or in the manosphere communities. We see it. Unfortunately, NBA athletes don't see it. And of course, I have a really good explanation as to why. Because people target NBA athletes, IG models, groupies, dusty baby mamas. All of these people are looking for these guys to take their goddamn money. And that's the same thing with Michael B. Jordan, right? Michael B. Jordan can't just date the average chick. And I know a lot of guys are like, well, what are you talking about? Like, he's rich, you know, he can get any woman he wants. That's true, but he might be a victim of, lies, allegations. So he can't just get the average chick that's thick in the streets like me and you. These guys have to be a little bit more careful of who they date and mess around with, because they can be exposed, they can be, lied on. So guys like Michael B. Jordan, when they want to date Lori Harvey, it makes more sense than dating some chick who works at Walmart who has absolutely nothing and everything to gain from having a kid by Michael B. Jordan. Same thing with Devin Booker. He's in a really nice city, Phoenix, Arizona. Is really popping there. A lot of beautiful chicks, especially in the white community there. Can't just date anybody, because why? People are looking to take advantage of you. This is the reason why he was dating Kendall Jenner. Now, Kendall Jenner has a lot of money. Her sister's Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian. So again, guys, it makes sense. But what happens is, because of these ladies are somewhat trustworthy, meaning that they don't go around telling everybody's business in the entertainment world, they get passed around a lot. All right? They get passed around a lot. Lori Harvey deals with a lot of guys in the industry. Like, even Chloe Bailey now is dating somebody else in the industry. They tend to date each other and get passed around a lot. And we know this, and we're like, well, he's simping and stuff, and I get it, but you got to understand there's a small society of people who they can really deal with. And somebody who's called out a lot of the stotting going on is former NBA big man Andrew Bogut. Now, many of you guys, you remember him from his NBA days. I believe he went to the University of Utah at some point. And he really clowned Kendall Jenner during the NBA draft, because she's always hopping from dude to dude. And he made two tweets, right? I'll deal with the first one he talked about. He says this: "Say music." With the 2022 NBA draft completion yesterday, one big name has yet to find a home. Which team will snap up Kendall Jenner? Solid, versatile, marks around team culture, plus a habit of endless self-promotion. Doctors will need to do medical as body has been banged up. I mean, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. And of course, the feminists came after him, how dare you talk about her like that? Even though it's the truth. She's booty clapper sounds. She's definitely thought and weaving and sounding up. He actually doubled down on his message, and he says this: "Day music. I would like to formally apologize for this tweet. My scout take forgot to include the elite level of rebounding. I will do better in the future." Basically, she rebounds from guys to guys, right? Like, so he doubled down on it. But I think what he's talking about, it makes a lot of sense for a lot of guys in the NBA. A lot of these ladies in the NBA are not even there for these guys to have long-term relationships with. The only benefit they're giving these guys is that they're not going to go on the podcast and air them out. Lori Harvey is never going on the podcast and air out Michael B. Jordan, and vice versa. So that's some safety in that. Here's the problem, though. These women are just using these guys to promote themselves even more up the celebrity ladder. Like, Kendall Jenner is never going to marry Devin Booker, and if they do, they're going to break up. Lori Harvey had no intention on settling down with Michael B. Jordan. These guys are getting used, okay? And they're going to rebound from whatever guy to whatever guy until they can't anymore, until they hit the wall. And this is something that is important in a big picture for the average guy. Now, I want to talk about this. The average guy doesn't have a lot to worry about right now. But who's to say you're going to be the average guy? That's the thing. Like a lot of you guys are not going to be average. Some of you guys are going to matriculate into doing great fucking things. You might be doing bad right now or in a transition right now, but you're going to be an elite level guy one day. And so then when people know who you are you going to believe that they like you because all of a sudden you're a great guy and they love you? Or do they like you because you're making $1 million a year or $500,000 a year and you got a nice Range Rover and you have a monthly income of $100,000 a month, or maybe you're making $1 million a month? Which is it going to be? That's what we're not talking about yet, and we need to discuss that. Okay? The average guy who's going to become upper middle class or doing very well in his life, and ladies know about it, what is their attitude going to be towards you? And are they going to rebound from rich guy to rich guy? The whole idea is that if you don't understand what you're looking for, you're going to get used. You need to understand that. And are you okay with that? Are you okay with somebody getting some financial gains off of you, or maybe some clout off of you? And to be fair, Kendall Jenner doesn't need his money, but they are in the same socioeconomic class. Lori Harvey didn't need Michael B. Jordan's money, but they are in the same economic class. And when you get to where you're going, and if you're already there, you guys know what I'm talking about. You know what it took for you to be to where you're at now. And for you to get to the next level is going to take more of that effort. And more women are going to come around, guys like you. And it might not even be that you're such a great guy. You're just a great fit because you're in the same socioeconomic class, and really what you are is a number. You think you feel special? You're in the bed with her, booty clapping sounds. She's yelling your name and all that. She's making you feel special, but bro, it doesn't matter. You're just a number in the socioeconomic ladder to the path to success. And for some of you guys, you got to be okay with that. Yes, there's a woman that can love you and it really wants to be with you. It really wants to spend some quality time with you and get to know you as a man, maybe marry you or whatever. But the more that you're going to be on this level, there are industry ladies, and there are ladies for every circle that are looking for a guy like you, like Devin Booker, which is why you see guys not getting married. Kevin Durant, never. James Harden, never, right? Certain dudes are never getting married. They already know what's going on. And the thing about it is that you can't call these ladies out for who they are because it's a hate speech. It's misogynist. But as long as you guys know what the deal is, be prepared. Be prepared that when you get successful, there are going to be a group of women who are going to recognize who you are. They're going to be very nice, and they're targeting you not because you're a nice guy or a great guy, some of them, because you're in that socioeconomic class, and they'll rebound from those dudes to other dudes off of you. As long as you know that, it's good to know. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.